live at the 2007 lottery for the FFL, commissioned by Chad Brooks, Deuce, and on his behalf, I'm here for a little pre-lottery analysis. Obviously, everyone's looking for that #1 pick with LaDainian Tomlinson being on 54% of the championship teams in the Yahoo Sports Fantasy Leagues last year. LaDainian Tomlinson again was on 54% of those teams. So whoever gets that #1 pick is going to secure him and possibly even a championship. So keep your eyes open on for that. Also, big seasons needed to be had this year by people like Klops, people like Drunken Monkeys, people who finished at the cellar of the league last year. They need good picks. Where's Drunken Monkeys going to pick this year? Where's Klops going to pick this year? He had the 12th spot last year and it screwed him outright. But of course, him picking Dante Culpepper, who ended up getting hurt, did not help him at all. But you know, where is the Lord Warriors going to pick? He's the returning champion, big-time master of trades. Does he need a good pick? Can he pick 12th and get away with a good season? Lord Warriors picked, excuse me, 9th last year, so right in the middle of the pack. I believe he took Warren Dunn first, and he coupled that up with Norwood. So a lot of questions to be answered. Bo Rat this year has become the succulent haunches. Is that going to affect him? I don't know. Klops, he lives in a really rainy climate. Is that going to affect his draft night? Again, all questions that remain to be answered, but right up ahead is the 2007 FFL Lottery. Hi everyone, welcome to the first annual FFL Lottery 2007. I'm here with Jackie, and we're going to start right away, and we're going to put the names, each of the names, into the bowl. Mix it up real well, and to demonstrate that, each name has been placed on a card. I measured and cut. They're all the exact same size. They're folded in half once, as she's doing, folded in half again, fold it up, and drop it in the bucket. So we're going to do that 12 times here. And the last one, Slump Busters, folded in half once, folded in half again, and we're in. So, the process is simple. Don't have a lottery or a ping pong ball blowing machine, but we do have this. We're going to seal it between each one. We're going to shake. That's not sealed. Oh. Shake. And Jackie's going to draw. So here we are with the 12th spot of the 2007 lottery. Please look at the camera. And the 12th spot belongs to Drunken Monkeys. There we are, Drunken Monkeys with the 12th spot. All right. And on to 11, so just throw that one away. 11 belongs to Deuce's Deep Ballers. Deuce's Deep Ballers. Deuce last year had the 6th pick and selected Peyton Manning. So there's Deuce's Deep Ballers. Up on the 11th spot. Now the 10th spot. Belongs to Teen Girl Squad. Sherman, who picked 2nd last night and selected Sean Alexander, will now pick 10th this year. And we move to number 9. Number 9 belongs to the Blau Squared. The Blau Squared, picking out of the 9th spot. And we move to number 8. Picking 8th in the 2007 FFL Draft is the Succulent Haunches. The Succulent Haunches picking 8th. And moving right along to number 7. Number 7, let's get this way, is Klops. Klops is still not entered the league officially, but last year he was Moco Toten Pacemakers. And he had the 12th spot last year, so Klopp's moving up in the order, picking 7th. So let's go to this side of the board. You want to stand there? Well, sure. Picking 6th is Gibby, picking 6th. All right. Here we go with the 5th pick. Number 5, Bon Jovi, picking number 5. So here we are, we've got 4 left, and we've got Slump Busters, Load Warriors, Non and Horn, and the Beaver Eaters left to pick. So here we are, the number 4 pick. Non and Horn. Non and Horn picking 4th. And we move to number 3. Beaver Eaters with the 3rd pick. Hanger had that pick last year and picked LaDainian Tomlinson. I don't think he'll be available at number 3. Do you? And the number 2 pick.
Who's LaDainian Tomlinson?
Number 2 pick is the Slump Busters, which means the defending champions, the Load Warriors, have the number 1 pick in the draft. How fair is that? People are going to want to redo this. Stats always works out for stats, right? All right. So that concludes the 2007 lottery, and this is the final board. Hey everybody, now for some post-lottery analysis. Obviously the big story of this year is the Load Warriors, the defending champions, getting the number 1 spot. Obviously probably going to take LaDainian Tomlinson, so you win the league and you're rewarded with the best running back in the NFL. I don't know how fair that seems, but as you can see, everything was perfectly legitimate and legal and fair, which is the most part. But the funny thing is the second place winners, the Slump Busters, were rewarded with the number 2 spot. So Larry Johnson, Sean Alexander, Steven Jackson most likely fall into the Slump Busters, and of the Beaver Eaters, formerly known as the Hanger Superstars, maintaining that 3 spot in the league. Another story is Deuce, who's usually the commissioner of this league and usually does the lottery pick himself, usually is right in the middle of the pack. This year falling down all the way to number 11, which is kind of ironic because it makes you think were those previous lottery picks were they fixed? Was the commissioner in on some kind of finagling with his mom, Rambus Brooks, and fixed the lottery so that he had a better spot in the draft pick? I don't know, but him at 11 is definitely gonna, make it's gonna have Deuce's work cut out for him. Will he stay with the name Deuce's Deep Ballers after coming off last year being Bombers, the last 2 years actually? So these are all questions that wait to be seen. Klops, who had the 12th pick last year, is up to the 7th spot after struggling at 3 and 11 last year. I think he'll do better this year. Can't promise because it is Klops. He picked Larry Fitzgerald as his number 1 pick. He picked Dante Culpepper when everyone knew he was hurt with his number 4 pick. So even though Klopp slides up to 7, doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to have a good team. Another one is the Blau and Teen Girl Squad, who obviously work together, having back-to-back picks. Is there going to be kind of some coercion there? Is there going to be some kind of finagling, and that they swap or try to manipulate each other's picks? Like, oh, I'm not going to take, Rudy Johnson. You can have him. I'm going to take, Thomas Jones, for example. I don't know. These are all things that need to be, addressed. But come draft night, I'll tell you what. This order is legit. This order is going to stick, and this order is going to determine the rest of everyone's future in this league.